We're on the Munyip Walk at the southern end of Mooloolaba Bay Beach. And here you can see a great example of the geological history of the Eurobodalla rocks. The first thing you'll notice is the markedly different colour of the rocks. You have the dark rocks, which are the sediments that formed 450 to 500 million years ago in a deep sea environment. Then you had the injection of these white quartz rocks behind me. They came in 380 million years ago as a consequence of the famous Moruya granites. So, how do granites forming in Moruya cause quartz to be on the beach of Mooloolaba Bay? The Moruya granites are formed from molten lava that was deep down underneath the sediments. As it punched its way up through the sediments, it never made it to the surface. The molten lava cooled, and on the margins were fluids and gases that were circulating over enormous distances, and they come up and break through the planes of weakness of the rock to form these quartz veins that we can see behind us. You can see examples of these quartz veins all along the walk. You'll find very thin and dainty ones, so you'll have to keep an eye out for them. In the darker rocks, the sedimentary rocks, you can actually see all the individual layers. These are part of the Lachlan Fold Belt, which extends from Tasmania all the way through to Queensland, laid down 450 to 500 million years ago. So you can imagine what happened to them over 450 million years. They were cooked up, they've been compressed and folded, they've been stretched and broken, they've been tilted, and now they've been eroded away so that you can see the bedding planes here today. So what does a folded rock look like? Well, they come in all different sizes. On some of the beaches, you'll see some really large arches. And then you can go in, and on a much smaller scale, you'll see S's and Z's as the rocks got compressed into this sort of folded motion. At Grandfather's Gully, you see some excellent example of the folded rocks. Another very interesting characteristic of the geology of the Eurobodalla along the walk are the headlands and the beaches and their regularity. If you go up to Pretty Point, which is the headland behind us, look north and look south, you'll actually see beach, headland, all at quite regular intervals. This doesn't just happen by chance. The beaches are forming along the large-scale structures that have eroded because the rock is a little bit softer. The headlands, they remain because the rock is more competent, harder, more cooked. So as you're going along the walk, remember to keep an eye out for all the different geological features. We've got the large structures of the headlands and the beaches. We've got the beautiful sediments that have been folded and tilted and faulted. And then there's a beautiful quartz vein with potential crystals growing in them. Take your time and enjoy the walk and soak in 500 million years of history.